Harvest lost bones from Fanfellow lost. That's Turkey, Richard. Ah, this is also going to be Greenwood because of how much damage I do to it with a single chop. Yeah. The distance shouts are so cool. Even this is just like Greenwood. A big ass tree. The level up message at 50 seemed to imply that I can cut bigger dead wood now. Bigger dead trees, I should say. Like nature trees and big dead trees. Right, the hole there. Oh, but we don't need to kill that guy. That's what we need to kill. Hey, Barry. Are you 25 yet? What the fuck is that? Didn't play yesterday, wow. Anti-nerd. I've been thinking of taking a bit of a break while you two catch up. Although Shion has been playing. By the way, queues just kinda ceased to exist now, so that's nice. Oh look, a bucket head. News about server transfer. Well, there's the option now there, but you can't use it yet. Well, it's supposed to be down from here, but it's like not here, so they might just roll it out sometime soon. Are you serious? You need to do more. All the way up there now. Well, okay. Tell you what. You know what? I should do all of these. Let's do number 1 and then let's start with number 2 actually. Hope tomorrow. Yeah, I mean, I don't know where this info is from. I think Shion said that they plan to release it before the 8th, and tomorrow is the 8th. Someone else said next week. But yeah, I actually might just stop playing until server transfers are live. I have actually stopped doing the main quest line to wait for you guys. Oh, I have to fight these guys, don't I? It's their official press release, okay. Hope they'll stay true to it. We hope no one comes here. I can mine all of these. You really need to find more oil, but I also don't want to look for it. I just want to find it like I just did. That's how I like things. Wait, where is that? Oh, we haven't been here yet, so I guess that's... seems close. Yeah, it's just on the border, I guess. Let's not bother with that. I just got the staff and removed the corruption. Oh, nice, then I think we're basically at the same level. I mean, not same level, but like the same progress in the main quest. I stopped where there was a dungeon. Like this dungeon. More... oh wait, that's just a... well, there's a bunch of quests here for the same dungeon. I think that's the first time I managed to kill one of these before they exploded by themselves. Ah, fuck. Okay, I've been getting some A's up. What do I need to do? Oh, I need to kill gators. Shit, there's people probably just farming the gators here now. Oh my god, this oil spot, that would have been lovely to get. Yes, I believe that's the one. Like in Windsward somewhere. Where's Windsward? Yeah, here. Yeah, the Ambrine excavation. With this many people around, I don't think I'll bother with the crocodiles and I'll just go and move to a different crest. I thought I saw crocodile there. Or alligator, I guess. Yeah, I've been doing the side quests and like finishing all side quests in a bunch of areas. And now I kind of want to go back to do, so I'm leveling up the Syndicate right now. And once I leveled up, I want to go back to Monarch's Bluffs and do some more questing there for Syndicate shit. It said you had to be level 40 for this, but apparently it's just a recommendation. And you absolutely don't need level 40, from at least what I've seen so far of this quest. Parts farmed or mined. Bummer. Plenty of oil around here though, it seems. Like that. There was this game I played on C64. It was in German. I don't know if it was a German game or not, but like it was called Oil Imperium, or Oil Empire, I guess. And like, it was fun. You could. Oh boy. Okay, that counted. So yeah, you could like dig for oil and like just build or buy contracts for whole fucking continent and shit. It's a very cool strategy game. I guess business game, whatever. I do recall those old times when games were more experimental. Good shit. Although we've been getting more and more of that lately with indie games and such. Indie games and as such, indie games and such, I say as if I didn't know what indie games were and they weren't the main things I played. One game I keep going back to, like thinking about, not actually playing it, is Magic Carpet. That's such an interesting game. And I remember, like, back in the days there weren't many games around where you could just, like, build an army or, like, a base with like, defenders in a game that wasn't really, like, a strategy game. They made some good games, Bullfrog. Dungeon Keeper, holy shit. I was like that with some games. What I'm really sad about is that I was too young to understand and properly play Ultima Underworld. It's just because those types of like dungeon crawlers, they seemed real nice, and I just like I didn't get it. Later on I did end up playing Stone Keep, but it didn't quite have the same depth, I think. I need one more. And that's gonna be the one. Fuck the question mark, I'm just gonna go to the settlement now and hand in these quests. But yeah, I think a lot about how games would have turned out if video games didn't become like such a huge business and industry. Like how much more really interesting games we would have gotten. If not, like, if everything didn't just become a copy of a copy of a copy. And you know, if publishers like EA didn't destroy some of the most interesting companies. Wonder if there are good dungeon crawlers around, like Ultima style dungeon crawlers nowadays. The one game I really liked was, I keep forgetting what it's called, some rock, Grimrock. The two Grimrock games are really good, I think. There's a game on Steam. Actually open source. Ah. Which one is it? I know there was one prestigious game, but that was not open source. That was like, not prestigious game, but like a game from prestigious like franchise. Kind of rebooted, but it still has really poor ratings, and I forget what it's called. Oh, I think it's actually Underworld Ascendant, the one I'm thinking of. Has really poor ratings, but I still kind of want to pick that up at some point when it becomes free on Epic.
It's done, isn't it?
A few less of those foul Gilgut at the fishery. Thank you. I hope it makes a difference, but of course, some who have eaten the fish are still fine. Who knows?
Yes, these are the herbs I was thinking of.
I'll have Alchemist Rubius look at them right away. I feel so guilty in all this. Kemal lost his son and now he too is fallen Gale. Somehow I seem to be immune. Because you're bald. Bald people don't get
Miss
sick.
Rubis believes there is some merit to my theory, and she had some ideas of her own.
She reminded me that some among the ancient guardians seem to have been dedicated healers, I guess. Perhaps they had another treatment.
That's what the alchemist thinks.
I hesitate to ask you to venture into the ancient ruins again, but if you're willing, the ancient guardian healers are on the north side of Vega Bridge. It would be a tremendous service. Think they have a cure?
I don't know.
The truth is that Alchemist Rubius thinks they simply have kits containing greater concentrations of those herbs. This is a long shot to be sure, but it's the only shot we have.
In all the hustle, the fear surrounding the illness that's plaguing the village, we've forgotten who we are.
We used to care for the fen itself, its creatures, and even the people living out there. People living in the swamp?
Yet,
She didn't even finish the word yes. Tales of okay, tales of something. Thank you. I'll look it up. Yes, one of them was even a respected member of the community long ago. Hazel, the wise woman of the Fen, of Denfen. A sorceress, some say. She communed with the lost. I haven't heard from her since the illness broke out. Should I check on her?
if you don't mind, I think it would be a kindness.
She lives out by the old Gracewater village, in a cave near there. If you can find her, try to convince her to come to the settlement until the trouble is past, at least. A bit disappointing about this game is that you know that no one will change locations. Ever. By the way, I noticed something cool. So I changed the skin of this helmet back to its original from the skin that I have. And because it's a metallic helmet, my voice changed a bit. Just check out the sounds when I dodge. It does sound like as if it came through a metal mask. I think that's a nice touch. Actually going to open that link so that I don't forget. Fuck your auto playing videos, team. By the way, I finally managed to get 50 logging and... Oh, it was a nightmare. First thing I did was go up those gigantic mature trees. And I chopped one like a lot faster than I would have imagined, that it didn't even give that much. Cool. Thanks for that. I really like some of these games. I also like those phone games, the ID adjacent. I guess they were published and maybe even made by ID. The Wolfenstein one, but mostly the Doom and Heretic one. Orcs and Elves. Actually, Orcs and Elves, I don't know if that had anything to do with Heretic, but in my mind it does. The Orcs and Elves, the Doom RPG, and the Wolfenstein RPG. Those are neat. Quite possibly the last games I have played on a fucking phone. Oh, I'm guessing these folks are waiting for the trader too. Also the Nintendo DS. I think the DSi had a dungeon crawler. Keep forgetting what it's called. I do have that somewhere. It was also really nice. I don't have my DSi anymore, so I can't really play that. Kinda wanna get my new 3DS back sometimes, but then I probably won't use it that much. I did like the DSs. I think they were cool. Is that him? Is that the trader? We got him, boys. I also liked the PSP for a bit, but I think it got boring fast. But the DS, then the DSi, then the 3DS, then the new 3DS. It's an obvious cash grab with a lot of those, but they were just fun to use. I think especially the DSi, that was some cozy shit. Got him. Anything on this ship? Oh yeah, the UMDs. Yeah. That's such a weird thing. But I guess the DSs had their little cartridges. Yeah, I don't even really remember a lot of these things. Yeah, but it was super funny because the UMDs were literally just small DVDs. Like a DVD player could read them if you could keep it in place. It's just it was a weird thing, like just being all like, this is a completely new thing, and it's no, it wasn't. I guess the whole thing was actually just an anti-piracy thing. I would love to bump into one more alligator. That would be so nice. I really like this swampy place. But I'm gonna try and keep myself from buying a new house somewhere. Not that I could easily, because you still have to level up your standing with the town.